I remember the day diabetes came into our lives, and Ellie had lost a lot of weight, and all of a sudden she wasn't fitting into her clothes, and she had this unquenchable thirst. She just wanted to drink and drink and drink. And I did a search of signs and symptoms of type 1 diabetes, and my stomach just sank when I read through the list of things, because it was clear that she had every single one. Within minutes, we were on our way to Boston Children's Hospital with a confirmed diagnosis of type 1 diabetes, and our lives have never been the same.
Diabetes is sort of impossible to manage, and people often ask, how do you manage it on a day-to-day basis? And really you can't, because your blood sugars are totally impacted on really anything. The weather can impact it. I know every time I take a bite of food, my blood sugar is either going high. Every time I take insulin, my blood sugar has the chance of going low. Physical activity changes my blood sugars. I try to stay positive as often as I can, because something like diabetes will drive you crazy. So this is Coach. He's 5.5 years old. His birthday's in October. His main job is to smell when my blood sugars are low or high. And how he's particularly helpful is he can sense it before I start feeling the symptoms.
Ellie's Diabetes Alert Dog Coach really did change our lives, because every time we were together, my interactions always started with, have you tested your blood sugar? Are you in range? How do you feel? When was the last time you took insulin? And so now with Coach, he's this added, dimension in our lives, where my relationship with Ellie has been more about being her mom and not her nurse.
Thank you very much, Senator Collins. I'm pleased to be here as co-chair of the Diabetes Caucus, of course, to join my friend and neighbor, Susan Collins, and JDRF.
I was interested in stem cell research when I was governor, when I first started running for the Senate, because it seems like so important, because it has the potential to offer so many cures. Right now, 1 in 9 Americans has diabetes. By 2050, 1 in 3 Americans will have diabetes. And it's one of the most expensive chronic diseases that we face.
The hardest part about sharing our story is you hear so many other stories. And we feel very blessed, because we've had a lot of support. Organizations like JDRF have been with us every step of the way, helping us find clinical trials and advocate for a cure. But there are so many families who have not been as lucky. Horrible things happen. Young people who go to sleep at night and don't wake up.
I want to be able to see a cure in my lifetime and not have people like my parents have to worry about me going away to college and worrying that I can't live by myself. I want my mom to be able to sleep through the night without having to wake up and check my blood sugars, and I want the idea that I can have a family and potentially have children without worrying that they'll have diabetes.
We have to cure this disease. We have to cure the disease, and in the meantime, we have to improve the quality of life for people living with the disease. It is affecting millions of people, not just in this country, but around the world. And Ellie and young people like her deserve a better quality of life.
JDRF is a terrific organization. Not only are they out there helping families who are facing the diagnosis of diabetes, but they're lobbying in Congress to make sure that we're doing our job to support a cure.
People like me need your help to find a cure and to fund for a cure, to stop the suffering of this entire community and their families.
This is a disease that's not going to conquer her, but we need to help everybody, and we need to make sure that they get the help they need.
We really need everybody to step up to the plate, and we need you. We need you to help us do what we can right now to find a cure, to fund a cure, and to improve the quality of life for millions of people in the meantime.